I received a saying from Ramana Maharshi, and when I read that today, there was an incredible joy just streamed down my body, because I felt like, yes, we're being directed by God. And it gives us encouragement about what we are doing. So it goes like this. Someone asked him, but Sri Bhagavan has specified a particular place for the heart within the physical body, which is in the chest 2 digit to the right from the middle. And then Bhagavan says, meaning Ramana, yes, that is the center of a spiritual experience according to the testimony of the sages. This spiritual heart center is quite different from the blood-propelling muscular organ known by the same name. The spiritual heart center is not an organ of the body. All that you can say of this heart is that it is the very core of your being, that which you are really identical to. Whether you are awake, asleep, or dreaming, whether you are engaged in work or immersed in samadhi, which is transcending the world, it is there. Now, when I read that, I realized that we are calling that home. And he is saying that it's just the center of our being. And how beautiful it is that we all visit it, we all know where it is, we all know how it feels. And it's as if to say that we are in the world, but we have the kingdom to go to. Home is a place that cannot be separated from you, cannot be taken away from you, cannot be given away, and is eternal and is always with you. What is not home is what we think is home, which is the world of activity, the wealth that we have, the security that we feel like we're having. These all can be taken away, if not in our lifetime, in the end of our lifetime, for sure. So going home means going in a place that is eternal, is not temporary, is not changeable. And that is within each one of us. Now, why people don't look within themselves? Because their senses constantly going out like an octopus and bringing information so that the mind can register and interpret and make the thinker believe it. Now, what is this home? This home is a silence within you. How to achieve it? By staying and having some time daily in the beginning, every single day, lighting a candle, and then relaxing our body and our mind with a very good and pure attention and intention. We sit down and bring our energy, means bring our concentration from the saturated concentration in the mind downward toward the chest, which is the center of our being. As you bring this down, you find tranquility, and you just begin to feel the silence. When you feel the silence, keep your attention there, not by force, but by interest. And you keep it down. That's our center of our being that sages point us to. And if your attention rises to go and get involved with the feelings, emotions, and thoughts, just very gently notice. First we have to notice and then bring it down again to the region of the heart. It's not a physical heart, but it is down there. Now this practice immediately would release some peace in our being. And that I call home, because that center cannot be taken away. And any time that you choose to bring your attention down, you're there. And this is where the intimacy with God, with intuition, with silence takes place. This is the place that you later on can have a conversation in silence, communion. When we wander in the streets, there's a lot of things can go wrong. But immediately you remember, oh my God, I have a home. Now, in an ordinary life, you don't know you have a home. You think your home is everywhere. In the street, in the battlefield of the mind. But then immediately, out of the wisdom that you have swallowed and digested, you say, wait a minute. I have a home where nothing can touch it because it's all silence. Everything vanishes there like a magic. And on top of that, this is our real state of being. It's not a pretense or mood making or trying to get someplace. It's right there. Not only you transcend the mind and the thinker, but you're actually in your origin reality. So to me, it's a win-win situation here. And you know how you go home? Home is never lost. Home was before you even had body identification. You go home by knowing that you are not the idea of yourself. Immediately you're home. It's not something you want to achieve in the future moment. And how many times we all experience that firsthand. That I want to go home. Who wants to go home? The wrong identification, just drop it, and then we are home. Every moment we feel total stillness, we are home. And that's how accessible it is. And we leave all of you with saying that let's take a moment, again feel being here, wherever you are. Finding the silence and the perfection of the silence. The door to your home is always open. Namaste to all of you.